everybody, it's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman's Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey.
Hello, Chris.
I like it. Wow. Nailed me to a T. That's amazing. My heterosexual life mate, Da Dave.
Yellow.
You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
Oh, one of the greats. Oh,
Only the healthy shit. None of that sugary
Oh, my
shit.
gosh. And the ever-loving, ever-happy Gilmoreing AJ.
We'll go to the loony bin together. I don't give a fuck.
Did you know they're making a Happy Gilmore too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, they're putting it together.
What game show host is he going to fight this time? Is it going to be Drew Carey?
I mean, it kind of has to
Is he going
be.
to fight Drew Carey?
It's not going to be Alex Trebek.
Pat Sajak?
Yeah,
He's
I can't
now
be
retired.
Alex.
He's not dead though.
That's true.
Ouch.
He's like the only OG alive, I think.
Well, what about the...
Because the Alex Trebek is
Yeah,
dead.
He's
you know
no
what?
longer with
Yeah.
us. R.I.P.
Bob Barker's dead.
Yeah.
Sure, R.I.P.
Your other name you threw out that he was the one from, or is from Wheel of Fortune?
Pat Sajak?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's dead too to TV.
Yeah, he's dead to
R.I.P.
TV, but he's not dead to life.
No, he's
Oh,
still
did
alive
he
to
actually
life.
retire?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a month ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
I honestly had no clue of this. I
I
must
remember
admit.
who did they get?
I think it's now an AI.
It's an AI.
Yeah, that's right.
And Vanna White?
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
It should just be Vanna
well,
White.
they just revealed that Vanna was an AI this whole time.
Oh, that
yeah,
makes sense.
she was
That
never.
makes sense.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
yeah.
why she's able to walk.
oh, shit,
so
I'm actually, I did not know
far.
he retired.
Uh-huh.
I kind of feel a little hurt that I didn't watch like last
I know,
episode
me too.
or
I wish I
anything.
kind of saw it.
Dave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's to me, it was always the best going back like the 30 years where they would have to pick something out of the showcase as their winning thing.
Oh yeah.
That is 30 years, isn't it? Fuck, that was the 80s.
Dude, it
How
was a
did
long
the
time.
showcases?
Yeah, when you won, you didn't win money so much as you could pick your prize, or you. could
Oh,
pick
that was before because now they have that
Yeah.
wheel, the little
winning wheel. Yeah,
and
yeah.
you spin it, and there's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of fucking little
Yeah,
cards.
and
on
then
it.
if you
Yeah.
got the last one, you get the prize of the card.
Yeah.
They changed it, but yeah, I remember the days where you would because they had the product placement and you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
buy
yeah,
this
a lot of good
with
stuff,
your
yeah.
winnings. Here's what you have to spend, and they
Yeah.
get to randomly pick as the camera zoomed around. It was-
Yeah, I remember those times.
Fuck,
yeah.
yeah.
That was a long time ago. Man.
Yeah, it
Holy
was.
fuck.
Yeah, it might even be before the 80s, and I somehow watched. I don't know. It had to be 80s.
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah, I can't.
I was
remember
always a
exactly.
Price is Right guy.
for sure.
That was my show.
I like Price is Right. Yep, the classic. Yeah, I could never after. I
Oh, yeah.
forget his
Yeah,
name.
Drew Carey's good now.
Yeah, I
But it
haven't
took a
watched.
bit.
It took quite a bit,
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
but now he's found
He's
his
footing
niche
it. I agree.
and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I haven't tried the Drew.
And
Carey.
yeah, this is exactly what we're talking
Pretty
about
much.
today. Yeah, having ourselves another distracting
Pretty much.
discussion about whatever is going on. and
Whatever
shit.
pops into
I like
our
to-
wonderful brains.
I like random game shows too,
Me too.
like the one with the whammy. No whammies.
Oh, that was a
How
fun
that
game.
one? And it had like the around.
Oh, it was the 80s one that some dude figured out
hit
the
the-
timing exactly.
Yeah. That one. Yeah,
Press your luck. Press your luck.
Press your luck.
yeah.
That's the one. And no whammies. Yeah,
but
buddy.
no whammies.
There was the same thing with The Price is Right.
Right.
Oh, I didn't know
Some
about
dude-
Price is Right.
Some dude figured out all the retail prices.
Oh, and figured it to a T.
And then he went.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, that's what and he fucking every time
Bam,
nailed
bam,
it.
bam.
Bam, bam, bam. Every
That's
time.
amazing.
Yeah, I have to admit, in a game like, in either of the games, I don't remember what the repercussions were, but I really hope they didn't get in a ton of trouble because hey, you just learn how to play the game. Fuck it.
That's true. I know. That's the thing. Yeah.
I mean, in that case, it's technically not cheating.
Well, no,
I
it's not.
guess.
You learned how to play the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't they kind of, was that Quizmaster? Whatever.
The headphone boothy thing.
Yeah. Was
that one was cheating.
That
I
was
think.
cheating. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel it's a weird line because I agree. Like those shows where it's just about guessing the price.
Like, it's not like counting cards.
Right. But it's also,
Oh, even counting cards to me is not cheating.
I mean, if you go on Jeopardy, you
You're
study,
just
right?
playing odds.
Yeah.
You study. You go and
Yeah.
you go take whatever you're going to go be an expert on and you
Yeah.
go study up on that stuff and you go. So if you know you're going on The Price is Right, wouldn't you go up and study
you'd
products?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right? Wouldn't that make sense?
It
Yeah.
does.
You'd go to like all the grocery stores
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah. We're looking at us justifying.
The only time I wouldn't is if somebody before me goes and does the I'll bid $1 because I have to be an ass. I would say $2.
I would murder that person.
I've seen it so many times.
From
I
my
always
spot
yeah.
on contested
Great
row, and I
troll.
would slap him. I would slap him.
I always loved when somebody did that. You only ever did it last, though. It was, and to be honest, the person that doesn't do it last, they deserve to get the $2.
Yeah.
Right.
You only get that option when you've been around at the front there since the start, basically.
Did you guys have like a favorite Price is Right game?
Oh yeah, I liked Plinko.
Plinko was
okay.
fun to watch.
Yeah, like
Or what is it, Punch a Bunch? Where you have to punch the things.
Mm-hmm.
I liked all of them.
Yeah.
I can't.
They were all fun.
I liked Hole in One. That was probably my favorite one.
Or one or
two. Yeah. It was really fun.
I always loved how Bob would take the first putt.
I know.
And always
'Cause he-
get it in.
I know.
He'd get it in every time.
Because the motherfucker just played golf every day. That's all he did.
He went and did the show.
And then he
golf.
played
Yeah,
golf.
right?
Exactly. What a great life.
I always
man.
love how he just lined up for her. Like, yeah, he was just, very,
Yeah.
very pro.
Super easy.
Was
Yeah.
Bob ever accused of any
Not that I'm aware
no
of.
touching?
No, I don't think anything like that.
He was-
no.
he was-
I think he was always
do we
pretty
think he
decent
was
dude.
pretty
I'm sure he's
classy
probably
guy, or-
he was probably
Of
good
his
with the
time and
ladies.
age.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The time and
Yeah.
his age.
But I
maybe.
mean,
But I don't think no.
I have a feeling that might have been consensual because back in the day, he was a pretty.
Oh, he was.
He was
Yeah,
a
he was a
pretty
ladies
fly-looking
man.
dude.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Right?
sure. Yeah.
He was
So
a
I'm sure.
handsome
Yeah,
fella.
he had his way for sure.
yeah.
But it
I'd
was a
let him
good
touch
time.
me.
I mean,
I
Yeah.
get to touch him in return, though. That would be my
Well,
only
that's only fair,
stipulation.
really.
Yeah, like, come on.
yeah. Come on.
Yeah.
I agree.
AJ's just like, whatever.
I love it. I
I
love
love
it.
game shows.
Yeah, I some of the modern ones have been okay, but I don't know.
I
the
haven't
classics
seen-
have been the
I can't
best.
get into. I think
No.
like after. I mean, Deal or No Deal was cool for a minute,
Yeah.
Okay,
but
yeah.
then it gets old.
Grindy.
It's just super random.
I liked Minute to Win It, but I did
That
not
was
like
fun.
the fact that it was hosted by Guy Fieri.
Yeah,
That's what bothered me about it.
Yeah, did you see Minute to Win It?
I don't think so.
So, very clever game show where they designed
It
all
was drinking games, Dave.
pretty much drinking
It
games
was-
that you could do in under a minute.
Yeah,
Okay,
Huh,
it was
interesting.
basically, but without the drinking.
without the
It was
drinking.
TV.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is lame.
But yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, they
It was
did
a
like
good
one would be like you'd have to what was it? Give the Oreo. You have to
Fr-
move
from
the
your-
Oreo from your forehead to your mouth by
mouth.
just moving your face.
Right. Little fun.
Yeah,
Little, like,
exactly.
party games kind of
Right,
thing,
okay,
right?
Yeah,
gotcha.
yeah.
But it was hosted by Guy Fieri
Yeah.
from Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on the Food Network. And,
Yeah.
every other fucking show that they put out.
Yeah, he was way too hot for a long time. Yeah, I don't understand the appeal. I mean, if it
There-
makes good food.
You still can't turn on the Food Network without it being a Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives marathon.
It's just an ongoing
Like after a
marathon.
certain time of day, it's like after 8 o'clock at night or
That's their
7
after
o'clock at
hours.
night.
Just Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
He owns the channel, right?
Drive-ins and Dives.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what? I wouldn't be fucking surprised if he owns the
That's true.
Because he's got that one. He's got Guy's Grocery Games.
The fuck is that?
It's kind of like Supermarket Sweep.
Oh,
It's like Supermarket Sweep, but with chefs.
oh my god!
So what they have to do is it's like a game. You have to get certain ingredients or whatever. Like they,
Oh, I
they
think
run
I've seen
through
a preview for this
grocery
or
store,
something. Yeah.
but then they have to make a dish.
Yeah.
Was it fun?
It's kind of fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean-
and they always get something random added unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I've seen this actually.
A random ingredient or something?
Yes.
Okay.
Sometimes that
Yeah.
could be one of the twists. There's
Oh,
always a
that's
twist.
pretty fun.
Yeah, there's a twist.
There's
yeah.
always a twist.
That's cool.
I think I've only ever watched one, and one scene was they all had to do the runaround. They pick up things for what's in their head, and then afterwards they found out the one ingredient that must be included.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, or they're only allowed to use certain ingredients.
Yes,
like,
that too.
like you're only allowed to use stuff from the canned foods aisle.
Ah,
Yeah.
got it.
Kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good fun restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so
Spin it up.
it's fun,
But
it's-
he's the host.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another one. It's like some sort of like tournament of champions kind of. Was mine. There's some sort of tournament of champions of chefs sort of thing with hosted by Guy Fieri.
Like Iron Chef, but his version.
Yes and no. It's more of like a bracket.
Oh,
Sort of deal.
okay.
Right, so
I got you.
this chef
Tournament
versus
style.
this
Yeah,
chef,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then this chef,
I
and then
see.
they
I see.
head to head at the
Head to
end,
head.
kind of thing.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah,
That
so
sounds kind of fun.
like Iron Chef, but
not
not
really.
as
Yeah.
not as awesome. Fucking Iron Chef.
Yeah. Fucking Iron Man. Chef's pretty amazing.
Actually, I can't think of a game show other than Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune that I've actually watched religiously. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Price is Right would be the most I watched religiously, and even still, I only did that when we came down here and I was staying with my grandma.
For me, it was Jeopardy. I went through a good, and the joke was always Sam would always start to scream when Jeopardy started because I would ignore her.
My dad used to watch Jeopardy all the time, and we had one of those like old school satellite dishes, and he had all the fucking like codes for all the secret channels and shit.
Oh yeah.
So what we would do is we would watch the feed from, because what
you'd watch it before it's officially broadcast.
Well, because what they would do is they'd
record it,
broadcast it, and then TV stations record it and play it on the night it's supposed to be on,
right?
Which is 2 days later, or a day later or something. Yeah. So we'd watch it, know all the answers, and then my buddies would come over. They'd be like, "Oh, we won Jeopardy." They're like, "How did you do that?" Because we watched it 2 days ago.
That was, what do you got? Beverly Hills, where he thought he won the lottery because they replayed the tape or whatever.
Right.
Oh, Fresh Prince.
Fresh Prince. That's it. Thank you. Yeah. I always remember that when he quits, gets all freaked out. Yeah,
that was a good one.
Yeah.
And then they had to go get him back.
Yeah.
Jeopardy is kind of like the perfect game show, really. Well, at least quiz game show.
Yeah. What I always loved about Jeopardy was oftentimes, especially at least in the first round, there was always at least one category that I found I knew the answers to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I was always grateful for like celebrity
or that
music,
yeah.
Movies, music.
Yeah, things of that nature.
For sure.
That's what I always liked. Is there was at least something in there that I could throw in an answer or two.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched since Trebek passed on, I have to admit.
Same.
Yeah. Speaking of games.
Talk
about games.
Okay.
I'm going to switch gears.
Gaming.
To board games.
Oh, boy.
So, Nikki and I have been into the whole escape room thing lately, right?
Yeah.
So, for my birthday, that's what we did. We went and did a couple escape rooms. We did the one up at
Happy
Palisade.
birthday, Jimmy.
We did the one at Palisade, and then we did the one downtown on Richmond.
Yeah.
Super fun. Mm-hmm. But for my birthday, Nikki, for a birthday present, got me escape room board games.
Oh, shit.
And it's this brand called Exit.
Really?
Yeah.
Right? Exit escape rooms.
Okay.
Or escape games.
And you use eggs?
First of all, it's
hard.
fucking hard as fuck.
Yeah, they're very hard.
Really?
But it's like, it's frustratingly fun.
Yes.
But dude, okay, you can only play this game once.
Okay.
Because you have to cut the box apart for fucking clues and shit. It's fucking brilliant.
That's amazing.
Like some of the things, like we got to the point where we got one that came with 4 jigsaw puzzles. You have to make the jigsaw puzzle to get the clues to move on to the next part.
What the
It's
fuck?
fucking crazy, man.
Second the recommendation. Every Christmas, that's the thing I get.
Do you get the same ones? The Exit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Not the same game, but the Exit.
No, but they're
variety.
the Exit brand.
Yep, the Exit brand.
They're only like 20. I think the highest price one was like $40.
30. Yeah, I remember 30.
They run from 20 to 40.
Yeah. But
depending on how many pieces, I guess. Right?
Every Christmas I get one. We open it up, and then as a family, usually as a family, though now I'm dealing with teenagers and blah blah blah.
Right.
But as a family, we will play it. And let's put it this way. Usually by the end of it, we're saying, fuck it, we're teeing the cheat cards. And
right. Well, the funny thing is so we started, she got me one that was like, novice. Like the 2 dots or whatever on the front. And then she got me one that was like 4 dots.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we're going to work up to the 4 dots.
Yeah.
So we did the first one and it was fucking hard.
Yep.
Went back and bought a couple more. They were pretty fucking difficult. By the time we got to the fucking hard one, it was like, this shit's fucking easy. Because you start to learn the patterns or the idea behind. Like,
do enough of them, right?
So you're reading a clue. It's like, okay, I don't get it. It's like, fuck it, look at the box.
Right.
Look at the back of the box, look at the side of the box, look at the
what
inside
to
of the
look
box.
at.
Fucking pull the fucking box. We had to cut the first box because it was a labyrinth. We had to cut every side off of the bottom of the box and line them back up to create a maze that we had to go through to get the clue. It's just like, wow, man. It's just husband and wife does them all.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that part, I have to admit.
It's a husband and wife that does all the Exit.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's a company called Cosmos.
Nice.
Oh, stay alive, AJ.
Puts them out.
Nice.
Okay.
And the Exit logo, whatever branding or whatever. Yeah. It's just husband and wife that come
Very
up with all
nice.
this
Cool,
stuff.
that's awesome.
Actually, I did not know that part, but yeah, every year we get one, and it's our
Shout
because
out to those guys.
between Christmas and New Year's, we generally will do it.
Right
Yep,
on.
as a family.
Yeah, you can, you take a couple days to do it if you
Oh,
want.
yeah.
You can stop halfway
For
through
sure.
and then just remember where you're at. And
And you go
Yeah.
for it.
oh,
Yeah.
it's wild, man. It's fun.
Yep, I
It's a
do
lot of fun.
recommend
You
them as well.
You could do it by yourself too. It's not even like a 2-player kind of thing.
I actually-
What are you trying to say?
you can
Say he's got something I could
Play
do.
with- yeah, you can
while
play
I'm
by
lonesome.
yourself.
Well, you can, but
well, you can play, when
No,
you're
there's
in your
still puzzles.
pajamas.
Some
Yeah.
pajamas.
After
yeah.
you've wiped
Yeah.
off and put the magazines away, you
Right.
can
Fuck,
go
I'm crying.
tease
My lonely
you can
self.
tease your brain
I can
instead of your
go-
wiener.
Go and play the puzzles on my wiener. Yeah,
You're doing the Stewie thing. It is hilarious.
Yes, people, I'm suffering.
And by the way,
that's what I am saying, Chris.
Exit Games is not a sponsor,
You
but
know
I
what?
think by
We don't
this
live
they
alone,
should be.
man.
I know. Well, it sounds like a really fucking cool idea. And,
There's a solo one
yeah.
too. His name's popped out of my head, of course. The teenage doctor in the 80s.
Oh, Dougie Hazard.
Oh yeah. He
Dude,
He
it's
has
called-
a play alone version.
Yeah, it's
Shan
called-
got it for me.
It's called One Box.
Yes,
I
I recommend
that.
it. It's
Yeah.
worth it. It's worth it.
Can you do it with 2 people though?
I didn't try, honestly. Not really. It is very much just sort of you playing
Really,
with
eh?
yourself. And yes, I know how that sounds, but
but
it was a lot of fun. It was a nice. What I did like is they have the phases, much like what you described, so you could play for a bit. I put it away, play
Yeah.
for a bit. It was quite nice.
Cool.
that
It was
sounds
a great
very
gift. But yeah, you have to destroy Wreck, and once
Yeah.
you play it, you're done.
Once it's done,
Yeah.
it's like you can't give it to your buddies and
No.
be like, "Here, play this."
No, they play that card
There-
well too.
I think there are some that you can do that though. There's one called Unlocked, and I think it's just cards and an app. So you could I could play it and pass it on to you, and you could pass it on to whoever kind
okay.
of thing, right? You're not wrecking things,
Gotcha.
but it's not as hands-on.
Yeah.
It's not as tactile, right?
yeah.
You're not really as immersed
In it.
into the story because
Yeah.
with the exit ones, you download an app and they, some guy comes up and he tells you a story.
Yeah.
Like the one we did was a sheriff one, so it was like, "Hey, partner," and then you get a soundtrack,
Right.
right? So you get like background sounds while you're putting this together. So
Yeah, I tried, and that's also your
Clip clop,
timer.
clip clop,
You
clip
kinda-
clop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Sounds
fun.
very much like Atmosphere.
Oh, it's
Oh,
good call
Are you
out.
talking, or was that Nightmare?
Or either one.
I know
think
what
they're
you're
both
saying.
the same-
Game I'm
I think
talking
they're both
about
the same idea.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
VHS.
Yes,
Yeah.
You have the crypt keep on
Yeah.
Press pause.
Yeah, so it's kind of like the same idea.
Yeah, kind of.
Little,
But there's no
but
talking during while you're
Right.
doing the puzzles.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
That's
No talking.
hilarious.
What do you mean no talking?
No, I mean from the man on the
Oh,
app.
okay.
He kind of gives you the idea of the
And then you-
story,
yeah,
and then
and
you
then
just
you
go
go-
with
you go
the
do
Yeah,
thing,
okay.
yeah.
I'm
sound
like,
effects and shit.
we talk constantly, fight with one another.
Dude.
That's not what they mean. No, I'm telling you, put it together
right,
like this.
right?
Fist fuck
Oh
ups.
yeah, man. It's like
Jeez.
if you team building, those fucking,
Yeah.
like
So you're saying we should do one the recording?
I think almost 3 of us should even go and do an escape room or something.
Oh, yeah. I do
Actually,
like
no, that
escape
wouldn't
rooms.
be good because I've done like all of them.
Oh, have you?
boy.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
I've only
There's
done a
only
few
like
in London.
3 in London that I haven't, like
Yeah.
3 route, like. So I think Escapology has 5 rooms, I think,
Mm.
and there's only 1 there that we haven't done.
No,
And I think there's 2 at the Ichabods that we haven't done.
yeah. I just love the Ichabod's entrance. I would never actually think that they're really open because it's so creepy, the fucking entrance. No
Yeah.
knock. I'm sorry,
Have you
Ichabod's.
been to that one?
No, I haven't
No?
been in it.
They're different.
You don't like that.
The 2 of them.
Yeah.
Between the 2, they're very different.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's interesting. At
Nice.
Escapology, they're very like by the book. Like,
Yeah.
you get 3 clues, and then any more clues takes adds to your time and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Ichabods are like, we'll fucking help you out. We just want you to have fun, man.
Yeah.
We want you to win,
Sure.
right? We
Yeah.
want you to feel like you've accomplished something.
Yeah, different mindsets.
So it's-
you know,
And the mechanisms for
but you
for
can
those things
appreciate
are
both
different.
sides.
Oh, yeah.
You know. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's just styles.
Yeah. Exactly.
Buddy of mine that I do the fishing trips with, he actually did a lot of the electronics and some of the integrations at one of the places.
Oh, yeah?
They closed down years ago, sadly, and then I do not remember.
Oh,
the
in
name.
town?
Yep.
There was another one on Richmond, just down from Ichabod's. It's called like the Mystery Room or some shit.
Yeah, I think it was one of the.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly
am,
which one. I just know it was in town. Yeah.
But
I remember in Laser Quest's end of days.
Oh God, Laser Quest.
They had tried to put an escape room together.
Oh yeah.
And there was a young kid from some sort of youth group. They were having a birthday there, and they invited me, and so I went. And they decided to do it, and it really was just a bunch of lock boxes. It wasn't really anything much.
I did one like that, I will admit, back in the day, yeah.
I mean, if you think about it.
I know, but it was like, that's all it really was. You know, there wasn't like a whole lot of variation or deep
feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was like Halloween themed, I guess, but it wasn't, you know, there was no cohesion to it.
And again, the Laser Quest was more for children.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh
So,
man,
you know,
Laser Quest.
Yeah.
you know,
They still have
those
laser
times.
tag at Palisade South, right? I would
No
assume
idea.
so.
I couldn't tell you.
No idea.
I assume so, but I don't know.
It's one of those things, and I know somebody's answer to this, or I have a suspicion, but when it comes to things like Laser Quest, I loved it as a kid, but whenever I try to play as an adult, it just doesn't have the same groove for me anymore.
Yeah,
I'd
felt
rather
it
go
kinda-
paintballing.
I agree. I felt like
Uh-uh.
That
You wouldn't-
hurts.
Well,
It does hurt.
I'm thinking of poor Chris.
I know. I don't know if I'd say I'd go paintballing right away.
Yeah, I
but,
was.
you know.
I'd be a little bit more
Did
surprised.
something happen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I've got a funny.
We were
story, but,
assholes.
I want to hear this story first. I
I
want
mean,
to see.
it's
Might be the
like
same as my story.
as painful as my marriage, really.
Yeah, we were prepping you. We were prepping you. God, we were
yeah.
assholes.
So for my
Shit.
bachelor weekend, one of the things we
okay.
did was paintball.
Yeah.
And I think it was my brother that fucking suggested at the end
Yeah.
that I should run and everyone shoots at me, and they did.
Yeah.
And it was fucking
What I
very
still
painful.
love, it's one of those things in retrospect, even I will admit, it should have been a very clear, everybody gets 3 bullets and you run.
Right.
Because, of
yeah,
course,
yeah, yeah. 'Cause I
not
was-
only were his friends
Oh, you
shooting
just-
him, and not only his friends, random strangers who happen to be there with us.
Dills,
We,
yeah.
like, the bruising on
I don't
even,
know this guy. Fuck this guy.
Even
Yeah, I've probably done
I was
that.
not the one being shot, and about halfway I stopped because I could just tell the agony.
It was not cool.
Yeah, I know.
So
So then I ran the other side so I could even it out. No, it's good.
Yeah, no. I think you were saying a lot of words.
I have not been paintballing since.
No.
No.
so back home. Oh god, I was probably about 17, maybe 16. They tried to have like a festival, like a weekend festival, music festival thing, right? Didn't work out really. Like fucking Blink-182 was supposed to be there.
Whoa.
Collective Soul was supposed to be there.
Holy shit.
They advertised all these bands, and then like 4 bands showed up. or
Oh
some
my
shit like that because they
Ouch.
couldn't pay. It was something like that,
Oh,
right?
It's like a Fire Fest.
Yeah.
Kinda, but not as bad.
Okay,
Yeah.
all
Just
right.
in regards to the entertainment, it was bad.
Yeah.
But like nobody was promised like food and this, that, and like we had camping, people had camping spots and shit.
Mm.
So I was volunteering for some reason because I wanted to hear all these great bands.
Yeah, that's one way.
Right. I was
Yeah.
volunteer, but
All right.
so when the shit show started to fucking go down, I was just like, fuck this. Nobody's paying me any money. I fucking hooked up with some friends, got high, fucking hung out with them for a bit, right? So they had this
Real sense of
I'm-
honor.
I'm
there,
really
AJ.
surprised
I
right
love
now.
it.
whatever.
I love it.
So they had this like paintball area,
Uh-huh.
right, where one of the paintball companies in town was doing like a promo, sort of come check out our paintballs.
Yeah.
Right? They set up a little some baffles and whatever, right? So we did that. We went and paid for it, and we had fun, and whatever. And then at the end of it, and my 2 buddies are talking to each other, and one homeboy's holding the gun like kind of like this, right, and right in homie's neck
Shit.
from like
Oh,
this far
no.
away, like a foot away,
Oh,
man.
my
that
Yeah,
God.
right into his friggin' neck.
Oh,
He was like,
Lord.
"Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so glad that wasn't me."
That would
Dude,
ouch.
I almost saw a guy murder another guy that day, man. But yeah, like immediately, you could just see the welt and the bruise.
That's
Start. It was like right in the
wild.
side of his fucking Adam's apple.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah.
I bet you that.
So yeah, that was crazy. That was the last time I ever went paintball. I didn't even get hit or nothing. Like I had a good time.
Oh yeah.
I had a good time
Oh,
paintballing.
I got hit. I have to admit,
But
I like
just-
paintballing, but it's expensive.
It is
It's expensive. It's like the people getting into the airsoft thing too, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play airsoft, but then all these guys have like $1,000 fucking guns and shit like that, and I'm using the rental.
Yeah.
Right?
A little
Nah,
pea shooter.
it's not.
I will admit a thing that my wonderful son, and I'm gonna really miss the days when he grows up and decides that he's too old to do this. He has tons of Nerf guns, Nerf
Sure.
bullets. He has
Yeah,
just
yeah.
Nerf. He's a nerfer. But yeah,
he's a Nerf herder.
Nerf herder.
Oh, only they can say
Randomly, he
Nerf
and I
hoarder.
will start Nerf wars, and we run around our house, and it's just
That's a good time.
And basically, we do this until one of us falls and hurts ourselves, then we stop.
Oh, yeah,
that. Fair
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Usually
That's
it's
good.
you, right?
Actually, no. So far, I think he's up. I think he's up a
Okay.
few on me. Yeah. The stairs. I usually go up and down the stairs because I know he'll wipe
So
up
now what
before
now what you got to start doing is like when he's out, like say he's out at his cadets or something like that, you get one of his guns and you put it in a pillow next to you on the couch and wait for him. To
Oh,
get
I've
home.
already done things like
okay.
this. Yeah, I know.
Ambush, right?
I've done this. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple on TikTok. It's funny what they do is they try to get each other, so they'll fill a balloon. I think it's full of like maybe cornstarch and water or something like that.
Oh, no.
And they put it over like doorways and shit like that. And they'll just wait till the other person's coming in. Maybe if they got the laundry or maybe they're just coming in from work. And I was just boom and whoosh, everywhere, just all over.
Does at
It's
least
so
the
funny.
person firing the gun require the cleanup? They're the ones.
Oh, I don't know.
responsible.
That's not never gets
Yeah,
to that.
no.
far.
Oh, okay.
You only see the
The anger.
The funny
the-
part. Yeah, because that's just it. Like I see videos like that odd times, or they've been shared. And the challenge I always run into, because they do look like they're both happy. Okay, good. But responsibility about cleaning, I hope that is very clearly specified. Like, is it the person that's getting hit have to clean, or the person doing
Well,
it?
Maybe if it's a like a two-way street sort of thing, like it's not one person pranking the other person all the time. Maybe it's like, okay, we'll clean this up now or something like let's clean this up.
Yeah.
Whereas if it was always like me doing it to Nikki,
Yeah.
then I would the responsibility to cleaning for me would fall.
It has
for
on
sure.
you. Yeah. To me, it's the one that's.
But if
doing
we
the
were
prank.
both doing it together all the time,
Yeah.
like I did it and then she did it the next day,
Yeah.
I think eventually it just get to the point where it's like,
That's true.
okay, give me the fucking let's
I guess this means I should be
That's a
cleaning
paper
the
towels,
sheets.
let's clean up.
Yeah, I guess I
Right?
should be cleaning the sheets more often than shit.
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
I mean, that says, a whole bunch about a lot. Like if you're not getting it to the point where you're needing to clean the sheets on her behalf, you guys need to talk.
Well,
'cause
no, I
there's a
just make
problem
her do
there.
it all the
I
time.
agree.
She has to do it all the time. That's all.
Just now trying to think of a bit.
Uh,
We're just
I-
like,
Yeah,
another man.
No. I'm already in trouble. Remember, you love me, my wonderful wife.
Thank God she doesn't listen.
Oh,
my
she
God.
does. I will get a glare. In a
She's
few
probably
weeks.
one or two on our YouTube channel.
It was funny. My mom said to me today, she's like, I was listening to your, she was listening
God.
to, I think, the Dream Jobs one. And she just, I was listening to your Sarcastic Distractions podcast the other day. And I just looked at her and said, sorry.
Sorry about that.
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, by the time
That's
I'm
what I
done
do with
the-
my time, Mom.
by the time I'm done the episode, I don't know what I've said.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
know
take
that-
no responsibility
Right.
for it whatsoever.
Exactly. It's already in the can. Yeah.
That was that times AJ.
yeah,
not this,
yeah.
not,
Not
that
this
was
weeks ago. or
yeah,
weeks
that was
later,
last week, AJ. not
Exactly.
this week, AJ.
That was the podcaster, AJ.
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
cannot be held responsible.
Yeah,
for
these
it.
things-
Yeah, there you go.
These are the characters we play.
Yeah.
Characters.
We're not like this at all in real
No,
life.
not at
No,
all. No way.
We don't spend the first 20
Absolutely.
minutes together saying the exact same shit and going, "Oh shit, we should record."
Yeah,
no.
No, not at all. Not at all. So,
what else is new?
What else is new? I did something fun recently.
Redacted.
What?
Well played.
Redacted.
Yeah, it was well played. And what was the fun thing you did?
I was an extra in a film.
Nice.
Yeah,
Which film?
I can't speak of it.
Oh.
No, I can't because I signed an NDA.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, now, can you speak of it once it's released?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
okay.
Yes, and when I do, then I'll let you know.
Okay,
people
well,
know,
there
and
you
can
go.
link
Is
to
it like
all that
high
stuff.
profile or?
No. I'm sure it's going to be like made for TV.
Yeah,
It
'cause
wasn't.
wasn't
It wasn't
somebody-
that shit that Arnold Schwarzenegger
Yeah.
was doing.
No,
right?
Somebody,
no,
I would say
no,
somebody
no,
was in
no.
town, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that. There was someone semi-famous, I would say, in it,
So he was.
but
in
I was not.
porno.
Yeah, it actually two pornos.
Gotcha.
It's filming simultaneously.
Gotcha.
Yes. I was that cock.
He was,
Actually,
that
he was in
wouldn't
be a
broke.
bad way
He
of
was in
doing it.
Brokeback Mountain 3.
I was the Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah. Actually, there's probably a whole market for this. You do pornos and you get to choose your perspective at various times throughout the porno. It's like the
I have
old
bought
Like,
DVDs.
You want to choose your own
like that.
adventure
yeah,
porno?
yeah.
I have purchased DVDs of this nature.
You've purchased pornography
Really?
DVDs.
Yes, I have.
You have the
listen,
internet.
Listen.
You have the internet.
I'm done. There was a time I did not have the internet, sir. This was not really.
There's no way
And
this technology did not
I'm
exist
almost
Is it like a
when you were
choose your own
12.
sex adventure?
I only purchased porn once in my life. Ever
Really?
once. Yeah, only
I've
once.
never
And this is that
purchased.
I
time.
don't think I've ever.
This
purchased
is that
porno.
time. I don't know what drove me to it. I'm not even sure where it came from, but maybe I just thought, I think the internet was very slow. I think that would have been like 18 years old or something.
Yeah.
So this is like 98, right? And I went to in the It's Fun store, on my way to the back, and there was a DVD. It was like this whole genie thing, and you rub the bottle. It's a whole thing. It was great for
And you still have it.
Yeah, of course it
You
is.
still
Yeah.
do.
I've burnt it to my hard drive. It's on my phone.
Probably.
Every phone. And
Probably.
from phone to phone. Yeah. But it was a whole thing where, you would choose your own adventure throughout the whole adventure.
That's fucking awesome.
It was amazing. It was great. Yeah.
I would have to play it.
Oh
I
my
chose
God.
well.
Okay, I'm gonna go Google this and we can play it
I will.
together.
Fucking hilarious. No, I don't watch porn with dudes.
No,
That's my line.
I don't know. About
That's
that.
my
well,
That's
I would
not-
normally say this, but there was the moment with a certain somebody, and we were in his basement, and he started watching porn with us lying right there with, or not well with him, because we were in that same damn
my
bed.
God.
Yeah, you know who I speak
I
of.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's stories like that, why I always promised myself that if I'm going to watch pornography, it will not be with another male.
Yeah.
That's why.
He never got pushy or anything. He was just sitting and enjoying the show.
He was
Just
too
'cause
comfortable.
It's weird.
He was, what?
Too comfortable.
But he was being, he wasn't being too out there and obvious.
Sure.
We all just pretended nothing was happening.
Gross.
Yeah, I know.
Gross.
Yeah, I'm on AJ's side though. I've actually never purchased pornography, but while I was in college, a friend I was in school with, he gave out a whole bunch of discs because I don't know what his plan was, and I made the mistake of trying to watch it, and about 10 minutes in, wow, yeah,
You
no,
realized it was pornography?
no, it was something else. It was outside of my wheelhouse.
Oh.
Way outside.
Okay.
Ooh, nothing like, oh my god, illegal, nothing like that, but it's just not my type of porno.
You're like, no.
No.
Yeah.
No, that's
No.
two people of different races. Nope. I don't want to watch that. No.
Wow. Okay.
That's what
Well,
you chose. You chose that.
Yeah, no, that's not where I was
That's what
going.
Dave said. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Was
Quote,
what Dave said.
unquote.
Yeah, no,
Dave
that
Shergold.
that is not what was stated for me at all. But either way, it was definitely something that I would never participate in willingly.
I was-
I would
okay.
guarantee.
By gun to your head, you would.
Well, if there was a gun to my fucking head.
When it came to the porn movies, I usually not only, but my favorite parts were like the parts outside the sex because it was always the parody
Yeah, of
of
course.
something, like because like
Yeah.
they had like Edward Penis Hands,
Of course, yeah,
shit like
yeah.
that. It's like,
Yeah.
no, okay, the sex is the sex, that's great and it's fun and stuff like that. But the creativity,
That's what I'm here for. That's what I want.
I'm here for the Edward
That's what I
Penis
was
Hands.
saying.
I'm here for the Mad
That's
Magazine
it.
end of this. All right.
Well, that I have
my
to agree with you
gosh.
because not only was it just the style and the what people said, it was the horrible acting along
Yeah.
with it,
Or
the
there's
fake
shit like-
effects.
Like, dude, I'm pretty. Was it Debbie does dishes or some shit? It was one of the Debbie does ones. It's so fucking meta because they know what they're doing. They
Right.
know that it's terrible.
Yeah.
They know that the lines are bad. So it's like one of those. Let's just have fun with, like, not try to make me serious and it turns
Yeah.
out terrible. No, it's a joke on itself. It's a
Mm.
parody of itself, and they knew what they were doing,
Yeah.
and it was actually quite clever.
You
Nice.
probably shouldn't be too serious about making pornography. I
Oh no,
feel
they had lines in it like these. What was it? These two after the sex act had happened, the two paramedics
Sex
show up.
act.
These two paramedics show up at the door. And it's like, what happened? And they rush over to the guy, and the other paramedic goes, "She blew him so hard his head caved in." Like, it was fucking lines like that, dude.
cool,
And
yeah.
you knew they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Yeah,
So it's like, okay, I'll give you that. It's kind of
Yeah.
fucking clever, right?
that's
It's-
funny shit. Yeah, I don't know. There are some clever creators out there for sure.
But
Oh,
then they get down to like shit, like, Edward Penis Hands. We're trying to be serious with the parody we're making.
Yeah.
We're trying to
Yeah.
do it well. Like,
yeah.
fuck you.
I know.
The 2-minute sex sex movie in Big Lebowski. That alone is the perfect ones. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty
What
great,
was that
actually.
So no, in Big Lebowski, they have the little porno thing as part of it. Yeah, it's a joke and a joke. It's quite
I'm trying to
entertaining.
remember that.
It's one of the bad characters. He works in the sex industry. So does the girlfriend or whatever. And they have this scene where he walks in.
What's her name? Bunny or whatever?
Yeah. He walks in the room, and just the acting is so horribly good.
Oh yeah.
Anytime I think of a movie that's a parody of like the sex video industry, it's Orgasmo is the only
of course.
thing that ever pops into my
Absolutely.
fucking head.
Well, there was Orgasmo, and there was the one that was made where they were trying to make a porno, and they never made it. Let's make a porno. I think.
Oh
it was
yeah,
called.
yeah. Let's
Zack
make a
and
Zack and Mary make a porno.
They
Yeah,
made
yeah.
a porno in that movie.
They do make one, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
well,
just
you
not
know
the
what I
one they wanted to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. They wanted to do Star Whores,
Yeah.
and they ended up doing the one in the coffee shop.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it's called.
Yeah. Did they ever actually do it? I seem to recall there was some sort of underlying
It-
story or something.
It ends with him editing it, but they don't like. I think they talk about release, but no one ever actually.
because him and her
Yeah.
end up getting together, and
Right.
They don't want to release it.
yeah, something happened. Yeah. I remember enjoying it, but I have
It's a
I
good
loved
movie.
it. Yeah,
I
it's a
think
good
I only
movie.
ever watched it
There's
once.
some great fucking lines from Craig Robinson in that movie.
Oh,
man.
so many people in that
The
movie.
opening with the Black Friday fucking
Yeah.
oh my god.
Oh my word. Yeah.
Now I
so
want to watch
good.
this again. Shit.
It was actually a really good
And
movie.
it wasn't one of the first times we saw Jay as not Jay.
I think in that
That's
capacity.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
as a character.
As a-
Yeah.
not
exactly.
Jay,
yeah.
not Jay.
I mean, he really kind of was Jay, but
He had the essence of
Yeah.
Jay.
absolutely. Just
You might have
know,
brought up his name already. The deep voice guy. That's the other one I always remember.
which one.
I can't remember. He's the skinny white guy.
log.
And here's the deep voice.
Yeah. He plays the porn star.
Yeah, he's one of the.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah.
And he does the.
And he's
or
with-
did the Apple ads back in the day.
right.
Oh, Justin Long.
Justin
yeah.
Long, and he was with what's his name? The
right,
the
'cause,
Superman guy,
Yeah. They did the characters.
Brendan Routh.
Yeah, the gay porn actors guy.
Right.
And
Yeah.
that character's popped up a couple more times in Smith's movies.
Oh,
too.
that's right. Yeah,
Justin
yeah.
Long.
Yeah.
The character he does in that one. Yeah. Randy St. James or Randy St. Randy or
Or
some
some-
shit.
yeah.
Or something like that.
God,
Yeah.
now I want to
Yeah.
watch this. What's
That
in
was a
this so I can
good
go
one.
watch this movie?
Yeah, let's go.
That was a good one.
It's a great fucking film.
I don't think I've
I
watched
love
it
the
since
beginning
originally
when he
watching
puts
it.
like the fucking hand warmers on his balls. Ah, shit, fuck. Yeah, it's a really fun movie.
Yeah, it
times.
was a good one. Good times.
Good times, puppies.
times.
Oh my god, times. Being in movies, talking about movies.
I've been watching random movies lately. I
Yeah.
was watching Don't Be a Menace to South Central while drinking your juice.
Oh,
in the Hood,
nice. Oh my god, that is random.
Which got me onto watching Boys in the Hood.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
I've actually been rewatching The Sopranos.
Yeah?
Yeah. I love that show.
It
Well,
never
you'll-
clicked for me.
You'll be
Oh,
disappointed at how it ends.
I've seen how it ends a few times.
You've seen
now.
how it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I've been
I'm
playing
not
Grim Dawn. That's my thing.
Hey, nice. Right
Yeah.
on. Right
It's
on.
a game that I've had forever, never really got into it, and for some reason it has now clicked, and I have played more hours than I care to admit.
I agree though, Dave. The Sopranos never really
Yeah,
did
no?
it for me. No, I don't know. I'm a Scorsese gangster guy, and The Sopranos just didn't
Okay.
give me Joe Pesci enough.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those
Oh.
horrible people. I am not a
Wasn't
fan
De Niro enough for me?
of series type shows. It's never clicked for
No,
me.
I like you,
Yeah.
Dexter.
No, I've never Dexter either. I'm more
The
of
only
a,
show I think Rescue Me. That's the only one you actually.
that one I watched
Yeah.
religiously, and that one I guess did have the story to it. But like I
But
tried to
other than that-
rewatch it. Eh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, me too. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't.
No, it
So
doesn't click the
You'd
same.
prefer a show that's like not a serial.
Correct.
something
I
with
more prefer
random
the 30
episodes?
minutes of I can go in, enjoy the show, and be done.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm more that type
So
of
like
guy.
Family Guy.
Family Guy, Seinfeld, classic wise.
Because
Yeah.
You don't. But even Seinfeld was like no.
There's an essence, but no, it's Star Trek Next Generation.
like whatever happened in the last episode doesn't really carry over
No.
into the next. It's always just
Yeah, there's
story.
yeah. Even Next Generation.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, there is a progression, but he's right. They're not like necessarily all
Not
together.
hooked.
They have multi-part episodes.
right.
There
And-
is the odd one.
And
Yeah.
they do
Usually
move forward
across
in
seasons.
seasons.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm thinking
But
like
yeah, no,
Friends, like
they are essentially standalone episodes.
like the events of episode, X of Friends, and then the next episode, it's that the events of that carried over. they kept carrying over the
But I
events
never
of
really got into
episodes.
Friends.
That's what I'm saying.
But I hear
Yeah,
you saying.
yeah.
But I thought Friends was like a week to week, like
It's more of a serial.
Yeah, exactly. Like
where the events of last week carry over to this week.
Yes,
and the
yes,
events
yes,
of this
yes.
week carry over
Absolutely.
to next
Yeah,
week.
Yeah,
that
that's
one I was
Whereas
never.
Seinfeld didn't do because I never
No.
that Seinfeld never maybe that's why Seinfeld never clicked for me.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
maybe.
no.
Maybe that's what I was
Seinfeld
looking
wasn't
for.
really
Yeah.
a serial. No, not
Yeah.
at all.
Well,
Except for the
Simpsons,
characters
things
themselves.
like that. Like no,
Yeah.
No, like the characters still like because you had the George Costanza getting the job with the baseball team,
Oh,
and then that
there was an
always
essence
happening.
in the season.
Yeah, there's a progression through it. They do carry things through, but it's not like this episode moves to this episode.
Yeah,
Right,
and
right.
they started doing more of that style from my perspective later in the season.
Yeah,
Whereas earlier on, no, it was just what's going to stick on the wall? What are we doing?
Yeah.
That's more my
Silly.
style. I don't mind an overarching story necessarily, but a jump in Office, things like that. You can watch any Office out of order pretty much.
No.
No, you
No.
can't.
The overarching
Definitely.
story is in there, sure, but overall, no, it's The Office. Fuck it.
It's true.
Yeah,
I agree.
you kind of get both sides of the equation.
I'm kind of rewatching The Office right now,
Yeah,
so I'm thinking about it, and
there's an essence story up top, and
Yeah.
for people who want to capture
and
and,
there's
follow.
there's certain pieces that follow, like
Yeah,
storylines of characters move on,
yeah,
Mhm.
but the episode itself is
totally on
usually
its own.
its own
Yep.
scenario.
yeah.
Yes, Jim and Pam are still doing their thing within that scenario. Yes, Jan and
Yeah.
and
There's all
Michael
that
are
stuff.
Yeah.
doing their thing within that, but the scenario, yeah, okay,
It's all
it's
boxed.
contained in that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
get what you're saying.
Yeah.
22
Okay.
minutes or whatever it is, right?
I get what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's more my thing, which of course, I find it harder to get nowadays because, I can understand too, where you make money for a lot of the Netflixes and shit is they have the serial blocks, hey,
Everyone wants
watch
to
this.
binge something.
Well,
right?
Yeah.
the model's changed,
It
right?
has changed,
We're
yeah.
talking about appointment viewing television, and they just don't do that anymore. And the shows we're talking about 12, 13, 22 in the case of Friends and Seinfeld in a season. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
long episodes that you would watch week after week after week, brand
Yeah.
new, and then in syndication when it came on.
Oh, I'd often just syndicate it, but
Oh, yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. But but now it's just very different, and they're just not looking into.
I
doing that
have
now.
been bit on the Netflix Umbrella
Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella Academy.
Yeah, that
Pretty
one.
good show.
Yeah, that
like
one. I randomly was picking it because I was looking for something to fucking watch. Just bored, didn't want to do anything. It might have been a little high. And yeah, I finished the first season. I actually started the second.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, for me that is rare.
I
Okay.
haven't watched. I've watched the first 2 seasons, and I quite enjoyed it for the most part.
I should try because
Yeah.
I never
It's pretty
got
impressive.
into it.
Yeah. Ellen Page did a pretty good job as her
Who?
character. Elliot Page, sorry, but yeah. But,
I
sorry.
love the glare you're getting.
Sorry, I meant to say yeah. Well, because I remember the begining. Yeah, I misspoke that.
Insensitive.
I'm
Yeah.
such an insensitive guy. Play Jan Arden right now.
Yeah.
She's a very funny person.
She's amazing.
She's hilarious.
Yeah, I love that stuff she's done on CBC about her, like that fictional kind of take on her life.
Mm.
Yeah, which is
I saw her in the vagina monologues.
oh, how was that?
Fucking funny as
Yeah,
hell.
she's a great lady.
Funny as hell.
Very talented woman. Yeah,
Yeah.
big fan.
I mean, her vagina's funny. I'm not sure about that.
Oh,
That's where all her songs come from, I'm sure.
It was the vagina monologues,
Yeah, it was
right?
like-
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And whom are we speaking of? I missed the name.
Jan Arden.
You just have spotlights on
Oh,
women's vaginas. and
gotcha.
they're like,
The only thing I remember of Jen Arden is we went to the concert and she didn't finish her songs and was bawling. And
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, she was
okay.
sad.
yeah,
It was a weird time.
It was a weird time, I think.
for her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But-
But she's a great artist.
nice.
I love
Yeah.
it.
I do like her music. I'm not trying to knock the music. It was just an
Absolutely.
interesting. That's always what I think of now when I hear Jan Arden. Is
Yeah.
that moment.
You get
Yeah.
sad. Were
She
you
got
crying?
very
Were you
s-
crying with her, Dave?
She was crying a lot more than me. Yes,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Dave was just crying at the shitty show. He's like, fuck, shut up.
It was just so. Thankfully, I was high, but it was boring.
Exactly.
You know, I've never been to a concert where the artist has been off.
And
I
this
don't think-
this was one of those
That's-
everybody concert too. Like it was
That's-
everybody does their 3 pieces.
Yeah,
and
this is
these-
the Live
summer
8.
Oh,
Live
okay,
Aid. Yeah. So
yeah.
it wasn't a concert for
Yeah.
That's I was gonna say, but that's a lie. I went to the Dylan concert and it was just
yeah.
Yeah.
bad. But I think I don't know if he was just off or just he shouldn't
Tired
anymore.
I think that's just Dylan.
I just
dude.
think he shouldn't anymore.
Yeah.
Pretty much, he was propped himself up on his keyboard, on his piano, and you couldn't tell what the songs were until it got to like musically got to that part you recognized.
Yeah.
Because everybody makes fun of Bob Dylan and how I did, a man made it, right? No, it was more like, and then you're like, oh, that's this song about 3 minutes into it.
Singing the other one.
That's this one. It was.
Did you see him in London or in
Toronto? It was in London.
Yeah,
I mean, I
went too.
went because the food.
Of course, same. Well, I mean, I want to see Dylan too. I mean, fucking Dylan.
I want to see Dylan before he
Of course,
dies.
of course.
But for me, it was like Foo Fighters.
And literally, like, I mean, I knew a couple of songs off his album at the time, but literally, he only played the 3 songs I knew in his encore. And like you said, you didn't really know it was that until far into the song. You're like, holy shit, man, that's crazy. You know. But hey, this is Dylan.
Yeah, right.
You know,
I kind of wish I'd still gone to the Rolling Stones when I had tickets. When they played at Burles Creek or whatever the fuck it is up there near Barrie.
Yeah,
but I just didn't want to. That's too many people.
Yeah, you dumbass. You could have stood in the back.
And that's when my back was starting to do its thing.
Guess what you didn't do? See the Rolling Stones. Exactly. It doesn't fucking matter
now. Before the drummer
now.
died, too. Yeah.
Just saying.
Hard not.
Saying.
So, yeah, I mean, I've learned.
If
I ever have another chance to see one of those classic artists, like,
kind of just take it.
I kind of want to go see Paul Simon.
Oh,
I don't know why.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's great.
I keep getting Paul Simon songs stuck in my head, and it's great.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
like 50 Ways to Leave.
Actually, that was just in my head the other day.
Jack.
Yeah, no joke.
Go down the bus.
Yeah, that and
Don't mean
Mrs.
to be
Robinson.
Roy.
I was. Well, I mean, that's Simon Garfunkel, obviously. Diamonds on the soles of my shoes.
Oh, that whole record,
great.
When he did the whole African thing with the group of African peoples and stuff, man, that was
it's good stuff.
That's a wild.
Paul Simon's just an amazing artist.
There's what song? Cecilia.
Oh yeah, that was actually I was singing that today.
I was flipping through Tiki Talkies and Howard Stern interviews pop up all the time for me. And he was interviewing Paul Simon.
Oh yeah,
and they were talking about the percussion that opens up Cecilia.
Yeah.
There's not a drum in that song. It's all hand claps and
fun.
Nice.
That's really cool.
And then they looped it.
Nice.
Right? And then added on top of it.
That's fine. We better cut that for copyright.
One of the first songs, it's probably not the same. It's one of the first song he ever wrote where he created the track and then wrote the song.
Oh, very cool.
Because then he started writing the guitar part around that
percussion
loop and then the vocals on top of that.
Wow.
Where usually he has the guitar part and the vocals, goes into the studio and builds on top of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd go see him.
You Can Call Me Al.
One
of the greatest fucking songs ever. I love that song. Love that song.
That's a classic.
I'd go see that guy.
I'd go see him.
Yeah.
I've always been fortunate seeing when we went to see Ozzy. That was fucking awesome.
That was a good one.
Great show. Saw Rob Zombie and Ozzy the same night.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Was Rob Zombie terrible though?
No,
he didn't move a lot, but he was good.
Yeah. No, Ozzy doesn't
move
a lot.
No, that's right.
Rob was all over the place.
Rob was crazy.
Dude, that was one of the best concerts I think I've ever seen.
I've seen live footage of him and he doesn't sing very well.
This was a long time ago for us, so I can't speak of now. But no, he sang great when we were there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
it was the only thing that just Ozzy didn't move, but he still sang great.
He needs to hold on to the microphone stand.
He does.
Over.
That's true. Yeah.
But no, Rob was
great.
Awesome. He did like a whole thing about his show. He had fucking giant robots and half naked ladies and everything.
Oh, that was then,
amazing.
Oh yeah, it was a full
full experience.
He was singing. That was great as much as the videos and everything going on. It was nice.
It was a trip.
Yeah. He got mad at us because we weren't jumping around because we were all seated on the floor.
Yeah.
Oh.
Get the fuck up, people. What the fuck is this?
I happen to be up in the bleacher area, but you know what? I paid a lot for those tickets. So
no, you didn't.
I know. I beat an ass.
You don't pay for shit, dude.
No, I don't.
It was a great.
I think you gave them to me because you got the one on the floor.
Yeah. No, Christmas. I gave them to you and
Chan. Yeah.
Was it because I got it once?
I thought you were able to get to.
Yeah, I think
like
you're
you
right.
did give them to me. I'm not trying to dismiss.
No.
I'm just being
You're
mad
right
for
though. I
fun.
did end up getting. You're right.
You
I
got
did
the
end up getting
floor
another one,
ones,
yeah,
and so
absolutely.
yes, you gave these ones to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I've seen Power Man 5000. That's close enough to White Zombie, right? That's his brother.
No,
That's his brother.
I know, but it's not the same. But that'd be cool though.
Spider is his brother.
Really?
Yeah, the singer for Power Man 5000.
That's
Is
awesome.
Rob Zombie's little brother.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
A PM
Is that really
5K.
true, or are you just being?
No, it's true.
Yeah.
So that's close to seeing Rob
I never
Zombie.
knew that,
right?
actually.
You saw Rob Zombie's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly didn't know he had a little brother.
And I saw
in the
Papa
scene.
Roach.
Oh, at the same time.
Yeah.
That's cool. How
Papa
was
Roach.
that?
I
Roach,
always
it
think
was-
of 90s.
how are they?
It was
I
Papa
know.
Roach, and then Power Man, and then Korn.
That probably was good.
Papa Roach
That
was
sounds
really
like a
good.
great
Yeah.
trio.
Power Man was really good.
Yeah.
Korn was garbage.
Yeah, you didn't like Korn.
I like Korn. I liked
I love
Korn until
Korn.
that concert.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The audio mix was terrible. The only saving grace for me was the drummer was the drummer from Faith No More.
Oh.
This is when they were
nice.
having that issue with their original drummer. It was
Mm-hmm.
in 2000. I think it was on the Family Values.
Yeah, I
Or
remember.
maybe the tour
the
after
stories.
that. But yeah, it
Nice.
was what's his name? Mike something or other from Faith No More.
Mm.
Nice.
So that was kind of cool.
That's
but
pretty fun.
It sounded terrible.
Yeah.
The bands
Did
was
the
like
LC.
Power Man 5000 and fucking Papa Roach was awesome.
Yeah.
I
This
do
was
like
this
Papa
was
Roach.
back when they were like
The big
all black clothes, emo,
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
slicked back hair kind
I
of thing.
remember
right?
those days. Yeah.
You know who I'd go see if they were around Alien Ant Farm?
They have recently started touring again.
I'd
Actually,
go see those guys. They're
Yeah.
fucking great.
they're trying to get away from the Smooth Criminal.
Yeah, I'm
Wow.
sorry.
I'm
Whenever
sorry,
I hear
yeah.
Ant-Man, I just think Smooth
They're gonna
Criminal.
have to play it. Sorry.
I think they have to play, but all their like social media, like their TikToks and stuff, is making fun of the fact that that's
it.
what everybody
Yeah.
remembers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's what I remember.
it's okay. They had some other good tunes.
Did you know
but-
Smash Mouth got a new singer?
Yeah, which is dumb. It's not
I didn't-
Smash Mouth now.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah, because the other
Huh.
one, he died, right?
I didn't
well,
know that.
he-
No.
he'd been
Singer
fired
died,
before
passed
that.
away, R.I.P.
he was fired before
He was.
died.
He was having some massive issues.
and then he had
shit.
liver failure or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
he
well, I have to
passed.
admit, if the singer passes away, AC/DC,
Yeah.
then you can have a replacement.
Yeah, I guess
You can try, I guess is a better way.
Yeah,
to phrase
try is a great way. I mean, AC/DC did it.
it. Yeah.
Sublime did it.
The
Twice.
Sublime, yeah, but they've never been
no,
the same.
I need Sublime.
They are
to be
now
rich.
because it's his son.
Oh, I didn't know that. How
Yeah,
Really?
it's- Yeah, it's what's his
Creepy.
nuts. His son is
Really?
singing
Really?
for him now.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I did not either.
and he
I will
sounds
shut up
and
now.
kind of looks like him.
Oh,
It's
fuck.
kind of weird.
That's super weird.
Maybe
but it's
like a
kinda
time
cool at the
travel.
same
Maybe
time.
he never passed and he just time traveled.
Maybe.
Just yeah.
Yeah.
But-
Fuck.
I'll give it to Dave. If somebody in your group passes away, I think it's only
Yeah,
Think
if they
it's fair,
pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got to
You're
move
not
on
going to go
some
see
way.
Smash Mouth and Sugar Ray at the Western Fair.
Sugar Ray, I want to go see.
Really?
I'd want to see Sugar Ray if they were touring their first.
Yeah, dude.
what
That
was it?
fucking
Lemonade and Brownies.
Yeah,
or whatever
that fucking super punk album they
It
did.
was fucking like new metal.
Yeah,
punk
man.
shit.
That was awesome.
That was, yeah. And then they
So
did that
cool.
fucking fly
Be
bullshit.
machine, be machine.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. Yeah.
There was one song on that album that Fly came off of that was really good, and it was the title track. It was RPM.
Oh,
The
yeah,
song
yeah, yeah.
RPM.
Yeah.
And then the rest was just this radio-friendly pop bullshit.
Yeah, that's how you make your monies.
And I mean, it
And
worked.
that's why they
it
did it.
worked.
Yeah.
And Mark
Yeah.
McGrath is a very rich man. And
His face tells the story
it
of,
sure does.
of how rich of a man he is. Just so fucking back.
Yeah, we know where his money's going.
Like, it does not look like that man has aged in 30 years.
I
He's just been
know.
stretched out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good for him.
Pretty much.
Good for him.
But
Fun times.
maybe I'll be able to hear him from my house. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's a good call.
Maybe.
Maybe.
If you know what, if Sugar Ray was touring with someone else, I might go see them. But I just don't
Not
want to go see
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. I don't care. Now.
No.
Even
All
though-
three of the songs you actually know.
No, I
Maybe
actually
four.
own their one CD. Their one with whatever, but I think I won it. I don't think I bought
Smash
it.
Mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would never buy that. album.
I got Sugar Ray's first album off of Columbia House
Oh, nice.
Good
That's
call.
fun. Yeah.
Nice for you.
because that's where you found all the weird up and coming music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all the
it's
stuff.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the
That was
hell,
before
yeah.
YouTubes and all those other things.
So true.
Your only way to music was either you had a good shop in the area or you ordered off of there.
We
Yeah.
actually had a couple decent CD shops back home. Oddly enough, for a town of like 10,000 people.
I don't remember anything.
I remember us going to like the HMVs, the sunrises,
yeah,
but
like they were good.
But
The only
they
thing,
weren't,
and
like,
this is
amazing.
going to make me sound horrible, but it's fuck. They closed the place down. Future Shop, and you had the listening section.
Oh yeah, I did
Yeah,
like that a lot.
yeah.
I have to admit, I was a fan of that.
That was a good time.
We had two. We had, it used to be Music City. Remember Music
Oh,
City?
yeah.
We used to have one in Masonville.
Yeah.
And then it turned into a place called CD Plus.
I remember that. Yeah.
Same fucking company, to just change the name. But we had this other guy in town. It was a local guy. His name was Donnie B. And he was like the rich guy in town. Right? And he had the official Sony shop where he got all your Sony electronics and shit like that, right? And he had the Radio Shack.
Oh yeah,
it was all in the same store.
Yeah,
but it was the Radio Shack, and then he had his
town
own
benefactor.
And then he had his own side that was CDs and movie rentals.
Right.
And funnily enough, you said the listening stations.
Yeah,
the listening stations that were in like Music City, CD Plus, HMV, shit like that.
Yeah.
Were not invented, but created by this Donnie B guy.
nice.
Really?
Yeah, it's a company in Japan called Nakamichi. And he partnered with them because that's what he wanted in his store.
People to be able to listen.
People to be able to listen to the new releases.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when fucking Music City closed down in White Oaks, Tip Top Tailors moved into that spot temporarily because we were getting a store built upstairs.
Yeah.
I got one of those fucking Nagamichi listening stations. I got it sitting in my fucking basement right now, dude.
Really?
That's
It's like
crazy.
I think it's like a 8-disc player or some shit like that, and I've got the fucking little
Does it still
digital.
work?
Yeah, man, I got the display. It's got the volume on it.
I think we need to hook it up in here, yo.
I don't have any CDs.
I got CDs, yo.
You do?
I got tons of CDs.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
it
do
still
not.
works.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're bringing that shit in here.
Yeah,
That'd
I
be
got
a fun
We're gonna put that
nostalgia.
But
up.
yeah, homie from fucking Kenora was the guy who fucking pioneered that idea.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
And went to that company.
That is so
and did it,
awesome.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, he'd fucking put on the most ridiculous radio commercials. You know, Ballroom Blitz, right?
Oh, yeah. Great
He
song.
had one that was, it's a CD Blitz.
Oh, my
And it
Lord.
was like a big fucking weekend CD sale,
Okay,
right?
you can't say anything bad about this. You just saying it.
Right? It works. It worked. Fucking worked.
I
Or he had he was like one of the first guys around to come up with like Rocktober. The Rocktober sale at Donnie B's. 39 Main Street, Kenora.
Oh, this guy's amazing. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he was a piece of work.
He knew how to make money, that's for
But-
sure.
But yeah, no, he was one of the first guys to not put CDs and videos on the floor.
Okay.
So you'd go and you'd pick up the case of whatever you wanted. There's nothing in it.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
Oh,
You'd go to the
case.
front. They had it in a fucking
Yeah.
drawer,
Yeah.
right? Or even like your video rentals. And he could fucking obviously stack a bunch in a small space.
Of
right?
course.
Yeah.
So like he'd have just this little plastic cover with the box art
Yep.
or whatever in it. You bring it up to the front and they fucking get it for you from the back.
Nice.
Instead of the whole Blockbuster thing where it's right behind just pocket it and walk in.
Yeah. the whole,
Right?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You can steal shit from this guy, man.
Oh, no, he made sure of it.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is he opened it. I want to open
Right?
it. I don't like that.
I never once had a CD that was like scratched or anything.
Because that's one of the things why I don't buy games at like GameStop, because they do that now,
Yeah.
right? Like they keep all the
Yeah,
games.
they don't give a fuck.
I know they don't, but it's like, how do I even know I'm getting a new game?
now-
It can
but-
be used. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but now don't you bring the empty box to the front and then they go and get you like a
The box.
wrapped one?
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought
do
that's
they?
how
Oh,
they
my
did
bad.
I
it.
thought
my
that's
bad.
how they did it.
I
At,
thought
at
I
GameStop.
maybe they do. I thought they
With
give
the
you.
used ones.
Yeah, used no.
That's what they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
then
they
I might
took
be
it out,
mistaken.
put it in a
I
sleeve.
very
Yeah,
well
yeah.
be mistaken. So my bad.
Yeah,
my bad.
I
don't
thought
know.
even for a lot of it, because I remember when you get the CDs and stuff, my memory, and I can't remember the store, you would pick, they never had duplicates or anything, because that was another reason, because you never had to worry about having, 400 of the same album.
Sure.
You would pick it up, take it, and they would go in the back, but they would give you a sealed one. That's my
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
No, with the Donnie B's though, it was you
Oh.
went up, they opened a fucking filing cabinet.
Okay.
and they
okay.
had
CD
them
was
all.
in there.
But they were like
Yeah, they're all
They
properly
were, like, so,
managed.
like-
yeah, they
yeah.
made. I'm not trying to knock it. It's just my memory is similar, except you got a sealed one, and
Yeah.
then they would take that, put them in a
Right.
pile, and they'd walk around and put them back on the shelf in the right
Yeah.
spot. And yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
I love you.
Good times.
I stole Betamaxes from there.
dude.
Betamax.
Because
Dear Lord.
How are you not
they were
in jail
selling
right
because
now?
they were selling them and they had them just on a rack.
Oh, yeah, because it was one of those get rid of them.
Yeah. You had Jason Takes Manhattan and Basic Instinct.
Whoa.
Nice.
Watch those today, don't you?
No, I don't have a Betamax.
Oh,
If I had a Betamax, I'd have it in here because those are
I
really,
know you
really
have
good for.
a Betamax digital machine at home.
No, I don't. I don't have a Betamax. I didn't have VHS. My mom just brought me like 3 boxes of VHS videos.
You have no VHS
I
player.
have no
I
VHS
love
player.
it. I love it. Do you have one?
No. Oh, no, we do, but it's been in the closet downstairs for, I think, 14 years.
It's been in the closet.
It is, yeah.
It ain't coming out.
VHS.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I could just go.
Beta.
I could just go to. I could just go to Gibraltar and pick one up. For
Yeah.
That's true.
$20 or
If you
some
want
shit if I
to
really want
watch
to.
your VHS.
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of non-labeled. I used to borrow movies. I used to go and get them from the video store, and then I used to just put it in a VHS. And it just so happened that player was hooked up to another player with a blank tape in it.
I
Don't know how that happened.
No way.
I kind of regret giving them away, but I went through a period where the jumbo video and you could do the like 12 rentals for $10 for a week or something.
Yeah.
And what would I do? I would go pay the $12, get the 10 rentals, not of new movies, all fair. And then I would just basically, I would copy them to DVD. I would convert them over into DVD, make the little label, stick the label on what it was.
And then he would go downtown, lay out a blanket, and just
No,
put
I
'em
never
all-
hit that level. But like I had 2 binders full of DVDs that we
Nice.
would randomly watch and put together. Unfortunately, I gave them all away, but
I
it's a retrospect.
I remember when we would go to Microplay, we just rent PC games, go home, rip them.
Yeah.
I know renting them. What I still love is fucking up in Wonderland. They still have the microplay sign.
I know, it's wild.
It is like the
They
place.
still have-
They still have the Adelaide still has a jumbo / microplay.
Well, no. So the jumbo there is actually open though, and
Yeah.
and again, it's not quite what it used to be. I went into it, I was pissed off because I don't have free popcorn.
That probably have since the COVIDs.
Yeah, maybe.
Last time I was in there was right before the COVIDs,
Oh,
and
they
they had the free popcorn.
Yeah, no, there's no free popcorn.
For life.
But no, the microplay, the sign is still at the same location off of Wonderland,
Oh wow!
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's been
Crazy.
gone for 30 years now.
Wow,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that it's still there. I really hope they never take it or fix it.
Well, it's like I showed you that picture when I was in Owen Sound there a few months back. They still have Blockbuster Video. It's not open or anything
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, but they still have the building with
With
the
the
signs
sign?
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, man.
That's
It's
fun.
like that episode of fucking South Park.
Yeah.
Every time I drive by it, I remember that episode
You
of
know
South
what?
Park.
I wonder if the owner actually is keeping it that way because nostalgic films, they make a couple bucks.
I don't know.
True.
I hope.
No, it's not open.
Well, no, it's not open, but
But they could
people
use
go
it as
for
a set.
films, for
Yeah,
sets,
yeah,
get this
exactly.
drawn.
Yeah, wasn't there a thing that just did that? They used a Blockbuster for a set for a show or something.
Yeah. Oh, what was it called? It was supposed to kind of be like Superstore,
Sorta, yeah.
but it was bad.
I was bad. Even
was- what's her
I
name?
watched 2 episodes and I could not watch
Yeah.
more.
It was really
I think it, was
horrible.
called, it might have been called Blockbuster.
It might have been.
It was.
I know who you're thinking of. Yeah.
She was in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. She played Andy Samberg's. girl.
Oh
In Brooklyn
yeah.
Nine-Nine. She played
Yeah.
the main character.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's,
Amy.
it was
in,
just- it was-
Brooklyn.
It was bad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I agree with that.
I was
Very good.
disappointed because that's the type of show.
Superstore was great.
Superstore is great.
That's a great show.
I love Superstore. None of my ones I just loved. It
Oh,
had that
man.
high level story, but you could also just watch whatever.
Yeah.
Of course.
I was
yeah.
looking for that, and it was on Netflix to boot.
No, there
I
you
think
go.
I made 2 episodes. I'm like, okay,
There you
this is
go.
shit.
Yeah, I tried like one, and
I did. I made it to 2. I really wanted to like it. Maybe it gets better, and then even Netflix doesn't even offer it anymore. Doesn't even show
no
it.
way.
Well, I don't know. It was one of those things when it first came out. It was all over, and then it disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's bad.
It was very bad, unfortunately.
It's bad and sad.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
there is still a Blockbuster. There's one Blockbuster left
There's one. Actually, I think there's 2.
in Virginia. No, there's only one.
Well, then there's the one in
Dun,
Portland,
dun.
and then there's
Maybe that's the one.
that's the one I'm thinking
Portland.
of. Yeah, in Oregon. Yeah,
Yeah, there's only one.
and that's
Dun,
yeah,
dun, dun.
And it's
I
like
know.
privately owned and shit. But they still do things the exact same way.
right.
You
Yeah,
know,
Yeah,
you get
the
your membership
nostalgia.
and they still give you a card with the laminated. And all that
That's
shit.
awesome.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, people are there for the experience. People pay a lot
There was
for
a
that stuff.
documentary about it, right?
There
It was
was.
called
Yeah.
The Last Blockbuster.
Yeah,
Not watched.
it's interesting. Yeah, it's crazy
I
because
don't even think you can rent movies in a store anymore, can you? Other than like the jumbo down there.
Well, people don't because we just have digital now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Because
the
even
issue.
the corner stores have gotten rid of the whole rent a movie here thing.
Sometimes
yeah.
you see it, but it's pretty rare.
Nah.
Barely even see
In this day
the
and age.
pornography's in corner stores
Magazines.
like
That'll
that.
never go
Magazines and
anywhere.
shit like that.
No.
They're not there.
No, man.
I guess there's no need.
No, it's those days are unfortunately they are.
You can only buy comics in comic book stores.
It's true.
You can't go to the pharmacy
I
or fucking.
I heard a
I used to go to
very-
fucking Safeway and just stand at the fucking rack and read fucking comic
Magazines.
books, magazines while my mom shopped.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'd walk up with like a Mad magazine or a Cracked magazine. I want that one.
Yeah.
But you can't do that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I think you can with Mad, but only like quarterly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Mad did. They're doing it quarterly now. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny that we say Mad magazine. One of the clues that was in one of those exit boxes was like a fold up to match the picture, but it was like one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You had to fold it
yeah.
in to make
Like
the clue, like the back of it. I was like,
folding.
"Thank you, Mad Magazine. I know what I'm doing because of you. I got this
They
right
are.
away."
I have to admit, when I would buy them, one of the first things I would do was do the fucking fold.
Oh, I always wait till the end. I had to wait till the.
know.
Gotta get through
I
it,
don't
wait till the
know.
end.
No.
I cannot control myself.
Sometimes that would make or break whether I buy it or not.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Like, oh.
Well, you can't do it in store.
No, I would just do like a quick, like little see if you know what I mean.
Actually fold.
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
bent-
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I always remember them in the little plastic bags to boot because too many people were trying
yes,
to.
I remember that.
eventually,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or they'd only have
those.
one out of the bag too. I remember that. But that was also more in the days of the you buy the video game magazines in the bag, but because it also came
Get
with
a
the
CD or
CD
something.
with
Yeah.
all the
discs.
freebie games.
Yeah.
That's I had a girlfriend who used to. I think it was it Alternative Press that she used to buy all the time. Can't remember, but it always came with like a sampler of like shit that like nobody'd ever heard or like brand new shit. Like I remember she came over one day, she's like, "I got this from the magazine. It's got the new Korn song." It's when "Got the Life" came out, and it's like nobody else had it except for this sampler.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
I remember finding a whole bunch of bands like Taking Back Sunday, shit like that,
Oh,
from one of those
fun.
samplers. Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Again,
this
they
really
don't do that anymore.
great
Oh, God,
one.
no.
And I remember I had to really hard to find it. U2 was turning into that's some sort of anniversary or whatever it was, and a whole bunch of bands did covers of their songs.
Oh,
Nine Inch Nails did Zoo Station as one of them,
Okay.
and Garbage did one and whatever. And I remember they were releasing the disc with this U2 magazine.
Okay.
Fucking Spin
Nice.
or whatever it was.
or like Rolling Stone or some shit.
Trying to track it down was a motherfucker.
Because U2 was popular
It-
once.
extremely. Yeah,
What
they
I
were
more
extremely
love is
popular.
wasn't YouTube the whole Apple thing where they got put on your phone and you weren't allowed to delete it or something?
Yeah.
And that's when U2 became quite unpopular.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, U2, I liked U2 up until
Joshua Tree.
was it Zeropa?
Joshua's Tree is the more my
No,
memory.
it was the one with like Numb and Lemon.
Yeah.
Lemon.
That's your go-to YouTube song.
Lemon.
That's amazing.
No, don't talk, don't get it, don't put your feet on my face in the video.
Haven't done it in a long
What a
time.
dumb song. But I like old U2.
yeah.
I'm down with
Yeah.
like,
Classic.
Streets Have No Name.
I like
Yeah.
shit
Real
that.
Thing.
Yeah.
I like. There's a lot of great U2 songs.
There are a
They're
lot
But then
they're
they
a
got up
fantastic
to,
band.
they started to get a little too experimental at a certain point.
They've been, yeah. They've flown those wings, lad. You
They
know,
got to a
what
point of
a little too much, you know.
Yeah.
A little too much of the whiskey.
Yeah.
Too close to the sun.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bono, he's just become too much of a humanitarian. He's trying to save the world.
But he's not. Don't even get me started on Bono. And other celebrities. It pisses. It would only cost $1 million for this entire village to be cool for the rest of its existence. Give me money. You're a millionaire. Give them the money. Don't try and guilt me into giving you the price of a cup of coffee a day. There, Miss Sally Struthers. You gonna tell me you don't have your fucking All in the Family money?
Wow.
Fuck you.
Why'd you bring Sally Struthers into this? Why'd you do that? What did she do? What's going on? She just wants to eat her cake, okay?
And
She wants to
enjoy
eat
it.
it. Twinkies and doing exactly.
And not give any to the starving Ethiopians.
Oy vey.
But yeah, that always bothered me when celebrities got into that kind of shit.
Because it's all bullshit. It's all all bullshit.
Because they're
like-
probably getting paid to
of
do
course,
it.
they're
they're
definitely
exploiting
getting
it.
paid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like, why are you listening to celebrities anyway? Like,
Right.
what the fuck, you know? They clearly get
the price of a
they're
cup of
rich
coffee a
because
day.
they make fake shit. Right? Like that's why they're celebrities, and you're gonna be like, oh,
They can come on and discuss with us why they took on these opportunities.
Of
Yes,
course.
Bono.
Yes.
Mr. Bono,
yes.
insert last name here.
Yeah,
Bono McGillicuddy.
for sure. Mrs.
Come
Schwartz.
on to our podcast and explain to me why you didn't save that African community with your $1 million and give them clean running water and food
Yeah,
to eat and build them
yeah.
a school and all that shit you wanted me to do for the price of a fucking Tim Hortons day.
Agreed. And Sarah McLaughlin,
Mind
you come and tell us why you didn't save all the puppies.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
more
Why'd
my
you
head
let
said.
them die? It's not very nice of you. You should get.
Yeah.
That's right.
I mean, that commercial did make me really sad.
I
Every
know.
time it came on, I
It did.
fucking flipped it. I was like, nope, I'm watching fucking Family Guy. I'm not watching this sad shit while I'm stoned, man. Not happening
my
today.
butt, dude.
Fuck.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Yeah.
whoever fucking put that together, I mean, they knew where they were fucking hitting, right? They played the right game.
They know.
Oh yeah,
I
you
just
have
don't want
to.
to play that game half the time. I
no,
want to see that shit, man.
Well, give me Hollywood Squares, man.
Oh, that was another good fucking
Game show.
Oh, I loved that game show.
Oh yeah, that one was good.
That was
Yeah.
when Gilbert Gottfried was like always the fucking center square and shit.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Love that.
That was a
guy.
good
I
one.
loved that shit, man.
There was a movie that had that whole concept in it, and it was just a funny movie. I cannot think of the name of it, but now when I could find it, when we're done here, I'm gonna go see.
Stay
If
tuned.
Oh, you know,
It was
what would
something.
be a great movie.
I
Jack
can't remember.
Ritter's in it.
I don't remember.
That's a great movie.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe it was that.
But like, it's a horror movie, and it's like a slasher type movie. But it's like Hollywood Squares, and everybody in the squares keep dying, but they just keep. The producers are like, no, let's just keep going. Like one of the actors, you know, like the middle square went missing or some shit like
The
that. It's
person
like, no,
that
let's just-
loses
let's just
gets
keep going.
murdered. Yeah.
That'd be a good one, right?
Yeah. Let's you just give our
I
idea.
feel
away
like
and
this
how
has
we're
been
gonna get
done.
rich.
It's on the Hey, what other movies have come because of podcasts?
Tusk. Yoga Hosers. Both shining examples of Kevin Smith's work.
But it's
I
still
know,
recorded.
I'm
Nobody can
kidding.
steal it now.
I've often wanted. Dave can test this. You might know
Tusk
this
was
too.
actually
I would
good. Shut
love.
up.
I would love to do a podcast where that's what we do is we write a movie. That's the whole
Oh
point
yeah,
of the
you
podcast.
and I had that. We took everything.
Exactly.
We set up the table.
Yeah, yeah,
and then
yeah.
we did nothing.
Exactly. And we did not, I know.
You just
But the
drank
idea
and did
is
nothing.
the idea is we'd have to maybe have a different mic setup. Maybe we could just do I don't know.
I remember that.
But the idea would be for us to write a film and then just record the
Why do we have
process.
to have a different mic setup?
Because we don't have to have a different mic
We don't
setup.
have
We
to
just
do anything.
okay. All right, there. Sorry, didn't offend you. Sorry. AJ, whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
don't want to do any more work. I gotta figure out how to do it,
I know.
how to cut it.
I know. It's your
how to
fault for being my
edit it.
friend.
If you're too loud,
It's your
like
fault for
always.
being my. I like that line. I really have to remember that.
No, I blame Sykes.
I do.
I blame Sykes.
How much pain they brought us. It still continues to this day.
Oh, I was gonna tell you outside, but I was gonna say. So we went to the zoo.
Okay.
On the
AJ went to the
weekend.
zoo.
Which
I went to-
Toronto?
Yeah, Toronto
Nice.
Zoo. Took
Yeah.
Max to the zoo.
Yep.
It was fun. Good times. But yeah, I found out that banks really don't like when you have a credit card, but you're not a client of
Right.
theirs. So my mom put me on her credit card
Yeah.
account because my credit sucks or whatever. Right?
Yeah.
So she gave me. I'm secondary on.
Yeah,
on her
exactly,
fucking
yeah.
Thing, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I haven't used it in like 2 years, so I forgot what the PIN number was.
Yeah,
so I
of
went
course.
to the fucking bank and I tried to fucking, I called them up. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, can I change my PIN? They're like, yeah, you know what? We don't even have fucking record of what your PIN number is.
Oh, good lord.
It's a
That
personal number. You're not supposed. Nobody else is supposed
Of
to have
course.
it but you. So
Yeah.
like, we don't even have it.
They can
The
reset it. though.
Homie on the phone was like, if you go to the bank and ask for your PIN number, they're gonna look at you like, we don't have that shit. You have
Yeah.
to reset your PIN number.
But
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, they would have to
Right.
reset it. Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that sucks. He's like, you can go to the ATM though and do it. I'm like, okay, cool, but I don't know what my fucking PIN number was.
Yeah.
Right. Like originally, like my
Right.
original PIN number. Well, I don't remember what the fuck.
You
it
shouldn't
was.
need to know it.
No,
Yeah,
for
you
the
do.
machine, yes.
You need to know your PIN number, guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Especially if it's a purchase over X amount of dollars,
Yes.
right?
Nowadays,
No, I know that, but I'm saying that for them to reset it, You shouldn't need to know it.
Well, I got to the bank at 6:05. Okay.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So I didn't have that option.
I get it.
So I tried every fucking number I could think of. Wouldn't let me change it. Wouldn't let me do anything. Apparently, it would let me take a fucking cash advance though.
That is funny.
It gave me the option to take a cash advance after I
That's
typed in random numbers
crazy.
after it asked me for my PIN number. But no, then it fucked. So I was gonna go stay in a hotel. Apparently nowadays, not one fucking hotel will take your fucking cash or a debit card.
You
You
must
have to have a fucking credit card.
Yes, you must.
So we went to Toronto anyway in hopes that maybe we'd get there and they'd be like, oh, okay, here's your room or whatever, pay us tomorrow. They're like, no, we want all your fucking shit now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it goes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So I walk in and it's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay, here's the deal. I got cash on my fucking debit card. You can charge me fucking whatever the fuck, deposit, yada, yada, yada. I got 2 kids in my car. Right? We need a place to sleep. Second I said I had 2 kids in my car, they were like, cool, give us your debit card.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
like, wait a second. So you can do this,
It's all policy, buddy.
but you weren't going to until I said, but
I'm actually surprised they even could.
no,
have.
after I said that, no, fucking buddy was like, no, you got 2 kids in your car, give me your fucking card. I'm going to charge you $50 extra on the deposit. You'll get it back tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. I was like, cool.
Maybe he was just trying to be nice once he realized there was kids involved.
As soon as I said there were kids involved, he went from like being like, no, can't do it to, yeah, come on, let's do it.
Maybe he thought he was dealing with some jerky single guy.
One of the best fucking hotel stays I've actually experienced in a while.
Where's that at?
It was the Best Western Executive Plus, I think it's called, or some stupid shit in Scarborough.
Yeah.
6 minutes away from the fucking zoo. And yeah, like the 2 dudes at the front were super fucking nice.
Cool.
And like,
Shout out to those guys.
yeah, shout out to one guy's name's Muhammad. Shout out to that guy.
Nice.
Sponsors again.
They actually had like real breakfast for free, not just like
Little snacks,
muffins and juice
Continental.
or breakfast.
Yeah.
No, they had like fucking eggs and a
cool.
waffle station and this, that, and the other thing. So yeah, I recommend staying there. It was good.
Oh yeah.
And then I had to go to the bank the next day, find an RBC, which fortunately was only like 5 minutes away on the way to the zoo.
Nice.
Got it all figured out. Had a great day.
Very
Let's
good.
see.
That is good.
It was great. Yeah, it was.
That's fun.
It was just the stress,
You
though,
got to
right?
see all
Because
the-
like
yeah.
I'm going to the zoo. I don't care if I got to find a fucking motel to stay in.
Yeah.
But we got there, it all worked out.
Nice.
We got to see all the caged animals.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's cool.
we got in for Max. Got in, I think, for free because of special needs.
Sure.
Stuff like that.
Does Max have a favorite animal? The favorite exhibit?
Dude, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. It's freaking. It's crazy though, because like every single one he goes to, he's like he'd. Like say we went to like see some turtles or something like this. He'd go up and he's like, "Oh, there's turtles in there." He'd say. And then we go to the next one
Nice.
and like there was spotted turtles. Oh, there's spotted turtles in this one. He'd say, right, and be like, "Hey Max, how many?" He'd count them. 1, 2, or how many rhinoceros, buddy? 1, 2, 3. We'd count them all. or
Yeah,
whatever.
nice.
That's
We
fun.
get to this big fish tank, right? Like giant fish tank. There's just like 100 fish in the fucking thing. Hey Max, what's in there? Fish. How many? He's like, nope, not right now. His way of, dude, too fucking many.
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I had to get one of them's electric scooter fucking dealies. My back's all messed up and my plantar fasciitis is acting up on me and
that
stuff.
sucks.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's only $40. So I do the fill out the paperwork to rent it and stuff
Yeah.
like that. And buddy behind the counter is like, our machines aren't working right now, so I'll just charge you when you get back. Okay, cool. Whatever,
Yeah.
right. I mean, if I was lesser of a person, I'd just fucking park it somewhere in the park and walk.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck
walk
out.
away. Yeah,
But
yeah.
I didn't.
Nice.
Pull it up to the thing at the end of the day. Go to fucking pay my tab, and he's like, "Okay, you're good." Like, but you didn't charge me. He looks at me again. He goes, "No, you're good."
Hey, there you go. Move on.
Yeah.
A little fist bump and fucking thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Saved myself $40
There
on
you
that
go,
one.
right?
So it
Nice.
was after
Good
the
experience,
whole
man.
A little bit of a
credit
rough
card fucking-
stuff, and then
yeah, and then poof.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to
Nah.
feed some camels. We
Nice.
paid a little,
Yeah, you pay-
extra to
yeah,
go
yeah.
behind the scenes.
What was her name?
Yeah.
Uh, Tiffany.
Oh.
No, but we paid a little to get behind the scenes to fucking feed some camels and shit.
Nice.
The boys loved it.
Right on.
Very
Max
good.
loved it. The baby was having a fucking good old time. Actually, like he would
Yeah.
feed the camels and shit.
Right
It was a
on.
good time.
That's
Nice.
It
wonderful.
was fun. So
Good.
Max had fun.
Very good.
To all
That's
the
cool.
animals.
Yeah.
That's
very,
awesome.
Very good.
Lots of caged animals.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep.
they brought great enjoyment.
They did.
Mhm.
and they are properly cared for in every way.
Well, they at least this is what we were told on our little camel fucking
Yeah.
schooling is that they're apparently Toronto Zoo has been like pioneers in a lot of animal care techniques and like ways to do things quote unquote properly.
Yeah.
I guess in that environment and setting, whatever your
Whatever
opinion
it
of
is.
zoos are good or bad or whatever. So like it's like, yeah, we're gonna put them in cages, but we're gonna make them feel as comfortable as we can, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know if that's what they're actually doing.
It's always that hard one 'cause from my perspective, and I don't know why. When it came to zoos or comes to zoos, I find that it looks a lot more proper for the animal. Again, that's easy for me to say this. Whereas whenever I went to like the old fish places or the whale, what was that place called? The one
The fish museums.
Yeah, Niagara,
SeaWorld.
SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Oh, Marineland.
Marineland.
Yeah.
They didn't look as good.
Yeah, but Marineland in particular
Yeah.
has had a lot of controversy surrounding their treatment of their aquatic animals.
Yeah, even I can remember seeing fish tanks where you'd see dead fish floating. I was a kid at the time.
Yeah, now Marineland, but when it comes to places like, I think you're right, like even African lion safari, which I think is even cooler than the zoo because at least they get to be in this outside
Yeah.
in this big fields
Yeah.
and all that kind of shit where I'm the one in my car driving
Yes.
around and you're fucking sticking your head like giraffes are sticking their heads inside your car.
Yeah.
You're the one who's caged looking at them, right?
right?
And I guess they have at the African Lion Safari, they have a pretty big elephant research facility.
Yeah, I always thought that one was decent too, but I
Yeah.
could be wrong. I haven't done any real investigation. Yeah, it's just
So
my
on
perspective.
on the surface, they seem
Decent.
cool, and
Yeah.
they don't do like at the African Lion Safari. They don't do elephant shows anymore.
Mm.
Like they don't even do like put them through like the tricks or their paces.
Oh,
or-
really?
They used to have a part of it where the elephant would paint a picture.
Yeah, I
and then
remember
you
that.
could buy it
Yeah.
at the stand afterwards and all that. They still do that, but they use it for like some sort of like therapy behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's just whenever
It's
the
not
elephant wants.
they don't put them on display
Yeah,
doing
gotcha.
it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, kudos.
I
to
don't know
that
the
and
right
shit like
answers.
that. But again, yeah, I don't know what the right answer is.
Nope, either way.
No.
But in this case, I'm glad to hear you and your family had a great time.
It was a good time.
Yes, that is the most important in
many
this case.
many people, and it was also the little multicultural festival they were having there too. So instead of eating shitty chicken nuggets and French fries, I got to have something half decent.
Nice.
Mm.
And
The chicken fingers and french fries.
bulgogi dog is.
I
Oh,
what
have
I
to
had.
admit, I do love chicken fingers, French fries. That's my happy, relaxing food.
Mm.
Sure, you're not autistic, Dave.
It's one of those. I grew up. That was the special food.
Yeah.
So whenever I just kind of in a, bleh, I have to admit,
Do you have a preference of chicken finger? Like, would you prefer to make it yourself, or do you just go and get the freezer ones?
generally I'm just gonna get the freezer ones because that's what I have in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the freezer ones. They smell funny to me.
Yeah.
They smell like skunk.
What I have actually more found, and this is just nothing truly tested, I have actually found I prefer the cheap no-name ones than the fancier with the names.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for me, I think it's just more the memory.
That's because you came up from poor.
Yeah,
Came up.
the chicken nuggets was the special thing with the fake honey. Like that was
That's it,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I still eat them, yes, with fake honey, even though I say how much I hate fake honey.
That's hilarious.
Now,
yes.
if Max was more neurotypical, I'm sure we could get away with that. But no, unfortunately, I have to buy Jane's.
Has to be the specific.
And we've tried.
Yeah, the Janes are good though.
If the shape is different, if the taste, like the breading on the outside is different, he will not fucking eat it.
Those are
Like
particular.
I've bought him fucking like expensive chicken fingers and shit like that at restaurants and whatnot. No,
Yeah.
no.
I always remember that my children, different reasons, but we go to a restaurant and I want to try that fancy thing like that. Okay. And they'd have one bite and nothing more.
Sounds like the first time I ordered lobster.
Yeah.
and it came to me with a face.
Learned your lesson.
It was the last time I ordered lobster.
For me, it was always I go to restaurants and the kids would order, Shan would order, and then the waiter, waitress come to me. What would you like? Actually, I'll hold. I'm good. Because I
have
knew
what they're not gonna have.
I knew how much there was gonna be left over. I'm like, fuck it, nope, I'm good. Get me a beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yay, kids.
Yep.
So fun times.
Yeah, I
let
got
it
nothing
let it be known that was probably the longest in almost 200 episodes that you haven't said anything.
Sure. Yeah.
Like I've done what you're doing.
Yeah.
Many a time.
AJ and I had a great conversation.
But this is like document this shit at 1:20, 1 hour and 27 minutes into the
I don't really
episode.
feel me adding anything to a chicken nuggets conversation was
No.
going to be eventful.
You're just down with all
anymore
chicken nuggets?
that you guys are going to talk about.
You were just
yeah, I don't have any.
You're just down. You're just down with the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to be entertained.
He was
Right
sit
on.
back. He was chilled.
Yeah,
he was having a good time listening to us.
Exactly.
Chicken nugget politics.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Max is not like the ones that look like they got orange hair.
No, he
No,
does not like
fan.
Dino Nuggets.
Exactly.
He is not a Dino Nugget
Yeah,
fan.
that's fun.
Or like those
I'm glad you had a good time there.
McCain Smiles fucking things,
Yeah,
potatoes.
it's a
No,
weird thing.
Oh,
he
those-
doesn't do those
I
either.
don't blame him.
No.
I'm not a fan of those ones,
No,
but I have to
they're
admit
weird.
the other kind. I
So
am a
why
fan
would
of.
people want to support eating faces? That's a weird thing.
Right.
That's fucked up.
To me,
You
they're
know what I
like
mean?
they're like the Pringles of French fries.
Okay.
Because it's like it seems like it's like
Except they can't even hold anything because they got holes in them. Fucking stupid.
it's like mashed potato that's been reconstituted and
Yep.
then dry out and then reconstituted
Yeah.
again and then made into a shape and then dried out again and then battered and then fried and then
You describe it that way. I will freely admit I love Pringles.
Ah.
I do, and I just the plain. None of these crazy
I
flavors. they
agree.
do.
I agree. I haven't
Yeah.
found a flavor
No.
Pringle that I enjoy.
No, if I'm gonna get Pringles, I just want Pringles.
Mhm.
That's
I'm
it.
okay with Pringles, but I don't seek them. Even the OGs.
I agree.
Okay, I will.
That too.
I will admit the only time I buy them is when they're on sale. But I will
Right.
also freely admit if they're on sale, I'm buying them.
What about those ones?
Fair.
Have you guys ever had those ones? They're like trying to be Pringles, but they're not.
Stacks.
No, they're in like an orange bag. They're called like Muncharoos or Munchies or some shit. Like they're like, it's not a real potato chip because it's that
Oh, I
that
do.
flaked
Oh, yeah.
potato
No, I know what you're speaking of.
reconstituted
Yes.
and formed.
I will buy those as well,
Oh, I
and they're
hate those.
munchies. I grew
hate
up with
those.
those because they were the cheap ones. They are the cheap ones now. I get
Fair
them at the
enough. I
dollar
think you can
store.
go to the dollar store and shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nikki fucking loves
I love them.
those things.
Yeah.
They make my tongue feel funny because
Yeah.
there's little air bubbles.
Oh
in
yeah,
them,
they're
right?
just yeah.
yeah.
To me, they're the cheap Pringle. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're-
they're like Pringles.
And Pringles
minus.
are already cheap.
Yeah.
Pringles are already
Pringles
shit.
are basically the fucking shit that doesn't get used in other products and put together.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild. Yeah.
Pringles, man.
Fucking good time.
Nice.
All right. Right on.
What else want to talk about?
I think the
I think we-
Pringles.
I think we can end on
I'm a
Pringles,
little
man.
munchy now.
All right. Yeah. Let's get some Pringles then, shall we?
We can end
Put this
on
up.
we can end on Pringles.
Yeah.
Smiley face Pringles.
Yeah.
Monocles. He has a monocle, right?
Monocle? No.
Right. No. Nelson Mandela. Wow.
Nelson
effect.
Mandela didn't have a Mandela.
Mandela affected of the Nelson proportions. What
Yeah,
is
that one. There's been a fruit fly thingy going
I
back
know,
and
it's
forth.
been bothering us. This is like our five
Stink
episode
butt.
of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
The worst episode of that show. Anyways, let's drop this up, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, you out there. What are your thoughts? Are you distracted? Are you even there anymore? We want to hear from you. Please let us know your thoughts in our fun and ridiculous discussion in our Discord server, in the comment section, wherever you're listening to us, or you can find us on social media. We want to hear from you, so let's talk. If you like what we're doing, please support us by throwing us some cash in the Buy Me a Coffee link, as well as just like I said, just keep talking to us and help us buy some bubblies and if the lights on in here. If you're not feeling well in the mental department, just like myself right now, if you're not feeling well and you want to, you need to talk about the stuff that's going on inside your head, it's important to do so. So if you can't seek out, or if you can't find any help in the vicinity of your area, please use the links in our description to seek out the help you might need. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I am still the Dave.
Hey, why did the police interrogate the turkey?
Mm.
He was suspected of foul play.
Oh, okay, all right. This episode was for the dads, folks. For the dads out there. Just like that, you guys are sarcastically distracted. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have yourselves a wonderful night. Peace.
Take care, all.
Bye now.
Knock on our door.
Knock on our door.
Been waiting for you.
Been waiting for you.
Ever This is a